Anthony, back with a YouTube video. Big game later. England versus Germany. I'm just going to tell you my prediction, what I think the score is going to be, how it's going to go. So as you know, England and Germany have both played 3 games now. Our first game, we won 1-0. Our second game, we drew 0-0 with Scotland. And our third game, we won 1-0. Now, in the 3 games, we've only scored 2 goals, which is a bit of a concern. It is, let's be honest. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not. Don't think I'm criticising England here. I'm not. I'm honestly not. Let's just be honest. Those 3 games weren't the most fantastic games of football, were they? Let's be honest. They weren't like, off your chair moment. They were like, we were too defensive, and I think that's a problem with England tonight. We're too defensive. I think we need to be going on the attack more. You know what I mean? Now Germany as well. Germany haven't been playing too good as well. So literally, this game could go anywhere. It could go anywhere. Now there's been leaks on Twitter, that the team's been released yet. I don't know if it's real or not. But apparently Sterling's on the bench. That's what the reports are saying on Twitter. And Grealish is on the bench as well. So I don't know if that's true or not. We'll soon see. But if that is true, I'm just speechless. I wouldn't put Sterling. I would start Sterling. I mean, he's already started Grealish on the bench before, so that wouldn't really surprise me. But Sterling's on the bench. That'd be very surprising. That. So apparently it's going to be a very defensive team, which is a bad mistake. Bad mistake. Very bad. Now, if I was Southgate, that's what I would do. So I'll go with a 4-3-3. My front 3 would be up front. I'll start with Rashford. So Rashford striker. On the left, I would have Sterling, and on the right, I would have Sancho. That's what my front 3. Some people would probably be laughing and thinking, why choose Rashford for instead of Kane? Simply because if Kane doesn't get the service, he's unnoticed on the pitch. You don't realise he's playing. Do you know what I mean? And Rashford's got the pace, he knows how to finish. So the thing is with Kane, he's good at finishing, but he hasn't got the pace. Do you know what I mean? He knows where the goal is, Kane. Trust me, he does. He's a top finisher. But Rashford, he has the pace. He can get behind the defenders. That's just how I would play anyway. But obviously, Southgate has his own way of playing. Put it this way: if we play like we have in the last 3 matches, I think Germany will beat us. I really do. So I think this game I think Southgate has to go for it basically. Not sit back too much. Play decent football. I don't think Germany's defense is that good as well, to be honest with you. I mean, ours isn't the greatest defense. It isn't the best ever. But we haven't conceded any goals yet. So we must be doing something right. Must be doing something right. Do you know what I mean? So, what do I think the score's going to be? I'll be honest with you. I know I'm being miserable here, but I think it's going to be a 1-1 or a nils each. Then it'll go to extra time. Then of course penalties. I can't see goals in this game. I really can't. I'll be very surprised if there is. If there is going to be goals, it needs to be an early goal, and then the first 10-20 minutes. If there isn't a first goal in the 10-20 minutes, I think it's going to be them ones where it's just going to drag and drag and drag. Going to be boring. Extra time, then penalties. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. But yeah, and if it does go to penalties, I think England will win on penalties. That's just my prediction. And if it doesn't go to penalties or extra time, I think England will win 1-0, 1 or 2-0, or maybe 2-1. I don't think it's going to be a 4 or 5 goal thriller. I really don't. So leave your predictions below, guys. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be watching it downstairs. Yeah, can't wait for it. Leave a comment below what I think the score's going to be. And yeah, come on England, it's coming home.